Hello YouTube, and this is going to be how to get a multiplayer server going on Farm Simulator 2013. It's extremely simple and requires absolutely zero downloading, installing, and it is 100% non-confusing. So all you have to do is go into multiplayer. We have join server or create a server. So join someone's game, which technically is a server, and then create your own. So if you want to create your own. So you see what we have here, which this is what I have on my first Let's Play. Well, I'm like 3 years in advance. On my first Let's Play, I have 45 now. Yeah, this is our normal Let's Play game. So you can choose that game that you have in any of your save games if you have one, or you can create a new one. So I'm going to create I'll do both. First we're going to create one, so it's going to be normal. Then you choose your map. You don't have to hit start, and then you'll have game name. It starts off with what your computer is. So you might have, let's say, I'm going to call it Fred. It would be, his name would be, this game would default to Fred, F-R-E, Fred, apostrophe, Fred's, it's something like that. Don't post in the comments the actual spelling of Fred, because Fred is non-existent and it spells his name like that. So it might be Fred's computer, I believe, is what it would if his name was Fred. So if your name's Emily, it would be Emily's computer. Then that's just game name. I'm going to put back to that. Then internet connection. This is how much internet you have. You have DSL 1000. This is for weak internet, because it will only allow you to have 2 people on your farm, including you, I believe. So you can have 1 person coming from the internet. And so, yeah, next up is DSL 2000. Don't know what those numbers is, and it allows it to go up 4. So weak, it's not extremely weak, but it's okay. This is a little bit better. That's even better. That's a good internet connection. 16,000 DSL, much better. And then landline, which means landline probably means you're connected straight into it, it's not wireless. And I believe this is wireless. So if you have an extremely good computer with extremely good internet and router, because if you have a really crappy router, you probably want to go down, because then your router needs to be replaced every 3 years. 3 years is the maximum for a router. So yeah, good router and internet, still good, okay, getting low, really low. And it's these two are, if you are out in the middle of nowhere and have a hotspot, these two would be the best way to go, because it will use less internet, so a lot less lag. If you're on this with really crappy internet, you're going to lag a lot. So if you have crap internet, you want to be run right here. If you have okay, in a moderate internet, you want the next 3, depending on what kind of good internet you have. It's if you have a moderate but more to the crap internet side, you want this one. If it's sort of in the middle, you want this one. If it's if you would say it's almost really good internet, but not really, you would want this one. And these two are, like, I have extremely good internet, wireless, and I believe this would be, I have good internet, I'm directly connected to it by cord. I don't know if that's correct, but that's how I'm going to think of it as. Maximum players with these two, maximum is 10. As you go down, you won't be able to go up as much. Yep. So the first like 3 you can have. Oh, okay. Well, landline DSL is 16. And then it comes down 10, 10, 8, 4, 4, 2. The password, you don't need a password, so if you want a friend to join you and only a friend, you would have a password and then you would tell them that password, otherwise anybody else can join. Port, that's probably like computer port, internet port, I don't know. Use up and P, don't know, probably need that for mods, and then add mods. And this, since this was, as you can see, this is during the filming of the first Let's Plays, and you know I have 4 mods, but, well, where's the other 3? That's the problem, I can't download and install mods correctly to be on multiplayer. So that's how you would do that, and then only people with the same mods that you have selected will be able to join your farm. So, you'll just hit start, and it would go like normal. Then, well, now you would need to choose international, which I guess would be US, Deutschland, and then continental Europe. And then once you click those, you would be put into your game. Now for this, you just click on it, same thing, start those two, except this time you're in that world that you have already created. And that's all you need for the creating your game. To join someone, just hit join, choose whichever one you're in. I'm international, so I'll go international. And these are the list of players that you have. The ones that have the lock symbol and are blanked out means that they have mods that I do not have, like it says down here. You do not have all the required mods -DLC installed. And this password, it'll have yes and no. If it says yes, that means they do have a password in play, which quite a few people might just put in a password because it tells them to, so that might be it. And then you hit mods, and this is all that they have. You'll see a lot of people go mod crazy. I just haven't lagged out a little bit. And it updates every time you do. And if you are watching my Let's Play and I was like West Deal or anything, it's West Ridge Hills, and that's the American map. So as you can see, we can join this one, DSL, landline, 16 players. But it's locked, so details, yes, it has a password. If you try joining one with a password, enter password. If you hit start, you're connecting, please wait, wrong password. And it will shove you back out here. But let's say you find one without a password. Like come to my game, I instead 1 out of 5. You can choose this and it will put you into a game. I don't want to yet because this is a how-to, not a multiplayer. So yeah, so then you would click on this and then you would be placing it, you would load, and depending on how good your internet is how long it's going to load. And then once you're in, you'll have a symbol saying wait for host to accept. Since it is their server, they have to accept whoever wants on. So like let's say if they are like if they don't have work you need to do, they would hit deny. Now I highly suggest that you go back twice, because if they are in the middle of doing something and then something pops up, my reaction would be to hit deny, and then I'd be like, wait a minute, I actually have something I need them to do. And if they come back, I can hit accept. So always, if you get denied, ask twice. If you get denied twice, you can try third time, but 2 will deny, I think, twice in a row. So, yep, if you get denied twice or 3 times, depending on how many times you want to go, they don't want your help. So, yeah. So that's it for this. So, once again, you start up here, you go into multiplayer. To create your own. You can create a new save game, of which you can play in single player as well. Which this video is now going to come to an end. An astonishing 2 minutes left, technically 3. So, yes, I'll see you next time, and I hope this has helped you out a little bit. And, well, goodbye. See you in the next. I will start doing multiplayer here pretty soon. And, goodbye.